Hey everyone, and a Merry Christmas to you. This is JT with an unboxing of a Christmas gift I got. I got a Kyosho DBX VE 2.0. This is the newer version of this buggy, and got this for Christmas. I was talking to a couple of other people about this, especially some of the subscribers on YouTube about this, and I've seen some of their videos, so I decided to go ahead and give this a shot. I knew the first version or two weren't as durable. I did have a couple of issues, but Kyosho seemed to have worked this out. So this is basically a 10 scale buggy with 8 scale buggy tires and wheels. So I'm pretty interested in seeing how they have this thing set up and how this thing is going to run. So let me go ahead and get this top off real quick and see what's in this box. So get this top off and we see this thing is pretty well boxed in here. And it actually looks pretty good too. They're saying this is a 1/9 scale car. From what I've heard before about this thing, it does have, let me get this out so it's not making so much noise. Okay, got all that out, got the buggy out real quick. Like I said, they're saying this is like a 1/9 scale car. It's supposed to be basically a 1/10 scale car with 8 scale tires and wheels, but this thing actually looks to be 8 scale in size. It's not as heavy as an 8 scale, which is going to help with, man, his body's really thin, which will help with the speed and acceleration of it, but they don't give you too much in here. Not really any tools at all. They give me something to bind this here, and seems like a couple of instruction manuals. Yeah, and then of course probably a Kyosho magazine or something like that. Put that to the side. Here is the radio. Yeah, they don't give you, okay, they do give you tools, so I do stand corrected. It's hitting another box, so I do have a couple of tools here to work on this thing, which is good. It's fine with that. The radio, I've seen this radio, I've had this radio before. It's got all the basic trims and stuff, dual rate and stuff like that on there, which is good. And this does use 4 AA's, you know, throttle EPA, which is good. So it's not digital, but this is a pretty good radio. I like the way it actually feels in the hand. And I can actually feel my videos with this radio. Some of my other radios, I actually can't because manufacturers are starting to not include like this little, I guess, docking bay or whatever. Or if they do, it's like really, really short. So, but anyway, this is a 2-channel radio, and I believe the receiver is 3-channel. But looking at the car right off bat, suspension is a little bit soft. When I put that battery in, it's going to be a little bit heavier. So I don't want this to bottom out too much. So let's get these body clips off. I like what they did with this newer version, how they put these yellow wheels on here. And then they also have these gold type shocks as well. So see if I can turn this light on, make this a little bit brighter. As far as most of the things breaking on most 8 scale buggies, or at least coming off, this wing's pretty flexy as well. But I don't really plan on bashing this super hard, but I do plan on running this thing. Probably won't do no speed runs with it. I'll build another car for that. But anyway, it does come with this dust shield that's in front right here, and this car does run 2 or 3S LiPo. It doesn't run on 4S, and it doesn't use, of course, 2S LiPos in series to equal 4S. But Dean's connectors is a standard. That's kind of scary that that's real close to that spur gear. That's not down in there all the way. I'll have to work on adjusting that real quick. Those do look like Mod 1 gears in there. This motor, I believe, is a 2400, but it's not really an 8 scale motor. So, from what I've seen, people said go ahead and run this thing on 3S. Don't run it on 2S because it'll be a little bit disappointing in speed. So, I may run it on both just to kind of see how this thing runs some. I kind of like this dust cover because it does keep some of the grime out of here, especially out of this drive shaft and everything as well. I was also told that I need to put some thicker oil in this center diff, so I'll work on that. But anyway, the battery goes in here. It uses, looks like your standard size 2 and 3S LiPos. Look like it may be a little bit longer. I'll have to test that and see, because most of my 3S's that have Deans are the longer ones. So I'll see if that fits in there too. But so far, this is a pretty good setup for this. Aluminum chassis, of course, and it does use, as you see there, Phillips head. So, and I'm fine with that. I kind of have an electric tool that I can use to take that out. So I kind of do like that in a way. I know some people kind of don't. But, and these tires and wheels, I'm looking at that in there. Oh, they do have, I'll have to, when I do an afterthoughts first run, take this thing apart and kind of look at some of the, how they got these heads, how they have these tires and wheels in it. Because I did hear that they do have like a 12 or 14 millimeter hex, and then they put an adapter over top of that or something. So it's kind of interesting how they did that. But anyway, that is a quick just unboxing and look at this. Wanted to show this to you guys. I'm going to try to get this thing up and running really soon, because it is Christmas and I do want to run a new car. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. As always, don't forget to like or dislike, subscribe if you have not, and as always, stay tuned for more videos.